Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I'm Rainy, and of course this is the Enchanted Planner. Today we are setting up my planners for July. I cannot believe I am saying that out loud. Honestly, it's crazy. Okay, so I've got my stack of planners. These are my 4 main planners, and this is my holding planner. So if you've never seen a setup video with me before, I use this planner to hold and house the months until I have room to move them into the other planners, because if you look at my, oops, see I'm folding papers over, it's a fairly thick, chunky planner. So I don't really have a ton of room in here to store much because I've got my health planner, my vertical, my journal, and then I've got a bunch of inserts in the back. So this guy gets really thick really fast, especially once we start decorating pages. So they all live in here until closer to the end of the month where I transfer everything out. And that's why we have this little guy here on the go with Minnie Mouse. So we're going to open this up, of course. Now, the first planner in my lineup here is my health planner. I arranged these in here in the way that they go in order in my catch-all, which of course starts out with my health planner. So we're going to pull out the month of July, and we'll stick that planner off to the side. Hopefully it doesn't fall off the shelf there. We'll start with the health planner. The next one in here would be my vertical, because it acts as my catch-all planner. So we'll pull out this one. He's got pretty dividers in here. Okay. And that would be my vertical. The next one in the lineup is my journal. And of course, this is my horizontal planner. And then the last one in the lineup is going to be my dashboard planner. And my dashboard I use for social media and business planning. So let's get to July. And we'll pull out July. And then move this one out of the way. I've lost a planner cover somewhere in my office. The planner cover that goes with this dashboard planner. I don't know what I did with it. I took it off a couple of months ago. I have no idea where it ended up. So I gotta track it down. I may have to rip my office apart to find it. All right, so let's flip back to my catch-all. We're gonna start in here. So I've got a bunch of sticky notes, and I reuse these every month until they lose their stick, and then I'll replace them, of course. We will need my sticky note pad though, because we need to note, oh, it actually is on here. Look at that. Normally Happy Planner does not have Canadian holidays at all. So I actually don't need this sticky note. Yay, Happy Planner. Okay, so starting with my little pile here, I like to note paydays. So we'll stick you on there. And then this one goes on the 5th, because that's my payment to student loans. And then this goes on the 4th. I should have put these in order when I took them off last month, but I didn't. So here we are. All right, the 11th. Now, the majority of these payments are on auto, so I don't have to actually physically pay them, but I track them because years ago, I don't even remember what it was, but I was paying for a monthly subscription on something, and they came back at me and said I owed them like, I don't know, $200 or something. And I went, how is that possible, considering you debit my credit card every month? And they're like, well, whatever, for whatever reason, it hadn't been going through. I think if I remember correctly, they had updated their system, and in the glitch, my payments weren't getting processed, and I was not great at tracking my expenses on my credit card. So all of a sudden they wanted $200 from me. So this is why I now always track things that are supposed to go through on auto, because I want to make sure they've actually processed, and then I can tick them off. So I'm a lot better at keeping up with my finances than I was when I was younger. So this is why we have all these sticky notes. And actually I'm going to be seeing if I can't downsize some of these, because, you know, with the cost of living these days, it's a little insane. All right, and then this one goes on here. Okay, so we've got that set up. Now, The next thing we normally do is plan out what sticker books I'm going to use each week. And this is a process that I use a few different ways to determine. So let's start off with the reason first off why I do this. Most of you who watch on the regular know, but for anybody who this is their first video seeing my setup process, I do this to reduce decision fatigue. Because if you think about it, on the daily, we have to make so many decisions. The less I have to make, the better. So because lately I've been in and out of a creative slump, it's a little bit easier if I open my planner and go, oh, okay, I already had this plan for this week. And if I feel it, great, we do it. And if I'm not feeling it, we go a different direction. But it's a start, because as someone who creates content, I have to come up with 4 different spread ideas every single week. And it's a bit much sometimes if you're trying to do that on the fly. So planning it in advance is always a good thing. All right, so let's look at the first week in July. There's a couple of things going on in here. I know that it's Independence Day in the US on the Monday, but it's also video game day on the Friday, as Di and I discovered. So her and I think we're both going to do a video game type of spread this week. So I got little post-its already set up over here, because I went through and figured I would speed up the process a little bit by writing a bunch of things down on post-it notes, and get started that way. Okay, so this week we're going to do video games. Di and I are also collaborating to offer a planner challenge. More details will be coming soon, but the theme for the month of July is something old and something new. Now, what her and I were thinking of, with not only the overarching theme to why we wanted to offer this planner challenge, was one, to get everybody using their stash. Most of the time we get wrapped up in buying everything that's new. We forget about the stuff that we've had for a while. And the whole point of buying the stickers is to use them. So the second part of this is encouraging people to try different techniques or do something in their planner they haven't normally done. So the July theme is something old and something new. So you can go a couple of different directions with this. Her and I were thinking about one sticker book that's new, one sticker book that is old. You know, one washi that's old, one washi that's new, kind of along that one tool that's old, one tool that's new. The whole premise of this is to do something old and something new. You could also tie it into being sort of a wedding related if you'd like, but her and I were focused on the fact that use an old one, use a new one of whatever that is. So I think for the second week in July, that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to make this my something old, something new spread. The third week in July, I was thinking about doing squad, because I haven't done a squad layout in quite a while. So I think we're going to do a summer squad. That might be fun. Now, the planner challenges for July have also been released, and this week is also pool day in the A to Z planner themes. So I think we're going to try and wrap that in there as well. And then the last week, we've got a couple of options. One, it's Christmas in July, and I'm going to honestly tell you, I hate that freaking theme. I hate them. I do not understand everybody's fascination with trying to push Christmas stuff in the summer. I'm like, let us enjoy the summer. We don't need to go rushing into the Christmas holiday season. That's 6 months away, people. Like, let's leave Christmas in December. Because here's the thing. From basically September till the end of the year, it is one big, huge holiday. And where I'm coming from this is the kids are barely out of school and they're already pushing back to school stuff. Then it's back to school time, and then they're pushing Halloween stuff. And then it's, not even Halloween, and all of a sudden we're pushing Christmas and Thanksgiving. And I'm like, can we just enjoy each holiday as it comes instead of trying to throw everything into one great big consumer frenzy? Like, the marketing's insane. So I'm not a supporter of the Christmas in July thing, man. Let me enjoy my summer. I don't need to be thinking of Christmas. The other theme this week is Shark Week. So that maybe, if I can find something, but I had thought maybe of abstract watercolor, because I have not used that sticker book at all. It's like Cosmic Wonder the other week. I'd never used that as well. So, it was kind of the way I figured, let's try and get some of these sticker books picked out that I haven't used for a while, or that, are brand new and have never been used. And that's what I usually do. So normally I have a list. Today I just sort of wrote a bunch of things onto sticky notes, and I figure I will just bring them in as I see what sparks creativity. Okay, so the first week in my health planner, what I was thinking of was under the sea. But the themes that week are also berry-licious in the A to Z planner theme. So I could do a berry spread. Okay, I think maybe we're going to switch gears here. Let's go berry-licious. And this is A to Z. And if you're looking for the planner themes, if you search, I'll leave the hashtags down in the description. Let me write that down. Hashtag in description. If you search the hashtags on Instagram, you'll find the planner themes. And I find them fun. Sometimes they're not very inspiring, but other times they work really, really well. Okay, the second week in the planner themes is either treat yourself or choose your own adventure, and neither one of those is like really speaking to me. So I think we're going to pull a clicky note. I mean a sticky note. Now, one of you, and I cannot remember off the top of my head who it was, that requested an Eeyore spread. So maybe we'll try and do an Eeyore spread this week. And then the third week, the themes are, again, pool day or gradients of color, and neither one of those really sparks any woohoo, let's do that either. But what I haven't done for a while, and I was thinking of, is a collage, because you have all these little tiny stickers and all these sticker books that really they're not very good for, well, at least for my decorating style. So I'm like, maybe we'll pull those all together and we'll try and do some sort of a collage down the side and down here. Maybe, I don't know, we'll see. That's what I was thinking anyways. All right, and then the final week, I think we're gonna do Stargazer. Because again, the original Stargazer is a sticker book I have not pulled out in a very long time. All right, so now let's head into my horizontal planner. And this one, I'm hoping by the time the first week in July rolls around that my order from Live Love Posh will be here, because I would really like to use the Hello Summer book. And you know how I feel about florals, guys. Love me some florals. All right, and then what else have we got sticky note wise here? I've got a few things. Let's have a look here. Then the next week, maybe we will do, maybe we'll do a jasmine spread, because I haven't done a princess spread in a while. So maybe we'll do a princess jasmine spread. And then the third week, another one I haven't done in a very long time is Wrong Wrong. So we'll do maybe a Wrong Wrong seasonal type of thread or a spread here. And then for the fourth week, we've got, what do we got here? Farmhouse, seasonal, older, free spirit, plant mama. Maybe we'll do plant mama because it's another book I've had for a while, I've never used. Okay, so now we're down to the wire, you guys. This would be my monthly. And normally they'll have sticky notes all over it because I don't like to write it in until I know exactly what's going to be posted each day on YouTube. All right, so we've got, what do we got left here? We've got the summer sticker book, got seasonal sticker books, and I got modern farmhouse. Maybe we'll do modern farmhouse on this one. Although the theme for this, that might be fun. Okay, hold on, let me grab a sticky note. That's different because the theme for this week is in the stars in the Plannable Challenge. So let's maybe give that a look. That might be fun. Okay, and then I think we're gonna go with the older Free Spirit because I haven't used that book in forever either. And then we have the third week, which I think we'll do the summer sticker book, because I haven't used that in quite a while either. And then the final week, let's do Modern Farmhouse. Okay, so now if you take a look, all of these, every single one with the exception of my monthlies, I've already sort of semi-chosen what I'm going to use as a sticker book or an idea for the week. So when the week comes, I can see if it's sort of works for where my brain's at or if I'm going to change it. But it's a lot less work for me to sort of pre-plan all of this than having to try and do it on the fly every week for 4 different planner spreads. That's a wrap, you guys. Now, a couple of things coming up. My planners are going to get an overhaul. I mentioned this once before, I believe, in another video. the current way they're set up is not working. So I think I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to lay them out, but then I'll bring you guys along with me on the new setup to show you guys what I think might work better in my situation. Yeah, it's subject to change. You know, we gotta be adaptable. But at least, and if I'm sharing it with you guys, you might get some ideas as well. So that will be coming up fairly soon, as well as this week my monthlies and my currentlies will be posting. So keep an eye out for those in the next few days. I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing while you're here. I'll leave a bunch of different things down in the description, so don't forget to check out the description, and I'll see you next time.